Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. It's not going to be either a main Monday or a main Thursday video because it actually doesn't have anything to do with dolls. I hope I didn't lose too many of you there because it does have something to do with another topic that is very, very important to me, and that's cats. I mention cats a lot here on this channel. I have a couple of cats and I talk all the time about how if a doll has cat-themed aspects, I'm more likely to like it because I love cats. And I know a lot of people say that. And I feel like when I try to express that, when I'm like, hey, yeah, I love cats, people don't understand what I mean. I might get really emotional this video, not because anything bad has happened, but I just love cats more than that statement expresses it. I will routinely cry because my cats are one day going to pass away and they're young and healthy. I take them to the vet frequently to make sure they're doing okay because I want them to be okay. I want them to live a long and healthy life, but they're going to pass away at some point. And so I will routinely sob about that because I don't want to lose them. I love cats so much. My one cat has a literal bedtime routine with me. She's an actual toddler because I have to get her settled for bed. When I say I love cats, it is not just I love cats. This is a huge part of my life and a huge aspect of my personality is how much I care about not only my cats, but also just cats in general. Here comes the emotion. I told you. I don't know why. I don't know why this is such a big thing for me. But since I was a kid, I've always just adored cats and I've always wanted to take care of them the best that I can. And to the extent where I always say that if I'm ever a millionaire, not likely, but if I were ever to get to that point, I wouldn't even care about having a big house or tons of cars or any of the typical things that you think about. My number one dream has always been, I'm really getting emotional now. My number one dream has always been to be able to go to a shelter and take every cat home with me. And not just in a hoarder, weird kind of way. I mean in a situation where I can give them basically what they have at the shelter in terms of some place to live, with presumably vet care, but to the next degree where they are free roaming in my house and getting routine vet care and vaccinations and love and attention and just the highest level of quality of life I can possibly provide for them. That's my number one dream in life. I'm so sorry. This is so embarrassing. I love cats so much and I always want to help cats out. So that's what this video is about because there is a cat rescue within my home state called Tabby Tails Cat Rescue. And I originally found them on TikTok and they're just a cat rescue run by Kay Banks who specializes in taking in cats that other people might not want. So a lot of their cats are disabled, they might have diseases or they might be blind or need specific medical care or they might have behavioral issues. And that's the kind of cat that this shelter and this person takes in is the kind of cat that other shelters might deny because they're too much work or they're going to cost too much money to maintain or they're not likely to be adopted because of the level of care that they require. So it's a shelter that really focuses on cats that might otherwise fall under the radar. I'm so sorry. And that means a lot to me. I think that that's really awesome that she's able to do that and that she can provide a home for these cats. As of time of recording, I think there's around 150 cats that she's taking care of. Obviously with help, she's not all by herself, but there's 150 cats at Tabby Tails Cat Rescue as of the time of filming. And I think that's awesome. And from what I've read from reviews and stuff, they're pretty well received. The cats are all free roam. They're not stuck in little cages. And obviously they get vet care because a lot of the cats require extended vet care. But with that comes the fact that this is a nonprofit shelter. And that's expensive. It's expensive to have one or two cats where you are routinely providing the level of care that they need to have the proper quality of life. So multiply that up to 150, it's so much. So with that, the reason I'm making this video is because I wanted to direct you. I'll have all these links in the description down below. They have a website that has all of their information centrally located. They also have the TikTok. So if you want to follow them on TikTok, even just following them and watching their videos helps boost that information. And they have an Amazon wish list and a Cash App, I think, and a Chewy wish list, all kinds of ways that you can donate to the shelter if you want to support them or you can support them monetarily. And I really wanted to bring attention to this because I am a doll channel and I think that makes me pretty inherently focused on consumerism. I do talk about dolls that I don't want to buy or dolls that I don't think are worth the price a lot. But I also do a lot of doll unboxings, and I'm buying things that like I don't technically have to have, and they bring me joy. Like I'm not trying to say that it's not worthwhile, because they do make me happy, and that in itself means that collecting dolls is a good thing for me, right? But I think that because I have a channel that's so focused on something that feeds into buying objects, I thought it would be really nice to be able to also try to do something good in like a nonprofit sort of way. And this is just something that means a lot to me. Sorry. It means so much to me. Like so much. The rescue doesn't know that I'm making this video. Kay doesn't know, like I haven't been in contact with them. I'm not affiliated with them. I'm not getting anything back from making this video, but I just figure I have like a small following internet wise. I'm not in like the millions of followers on Instagram. Like I'm not someone who can make necessarily the biggest impact, but I wanted to use the platform that I do have to make the impact that I can. So I don't know, I wanted to highlight this, and I want to be able to continue to highlight this on my channel because it's something that means a lot to me. Like I just want to do something good, and I love cats so much, and I think that this shelter is really doing really important work. And so even though I might not be like able to help them to the max extent, I want to help them in the way that I can. And like I said, I'm not getting anything out of this except like joy in the fact that hopefully someone will see this and be able to help them out. So yeah, like I said, if you just want to give like their social media a follow to help kind of boost them, or like if you watch their videos and comment on them to boost them, that's great. If you don't have any financial capability to donate, if you do, if it's like literally $1 to Cash App, $1 adds up, you know, when multiple people do it. Or my favorite is the Amazon wishlist. They've got all kinds of stuff on there, from like cat toys to cat food, which I know is really a big thing. From what I see, that's kind of one of the more important things that they need, because it takes so much food to feed so many cats. So they have cat food that you can buy, cat litter, cleaning supplies, just all kinds of stuff. And that's like my favorite way to give back to them, because my husband and I have a Prime account. So it like we're already on Amazon a lot, and it's just super easy to add a bag of food to the cart if we're already buying something, and then ship it to the rescue so that some more cats can get to eat that week. And I'm so emotional this video. I honestly didn't think it was going to be this bad. I don't know. It's just really, really important to me, and I wanted to showcase that here and kind of just let you guys know, if you haven't seen like this rescue on TikTok, if you're on TikTok, or if you don't know about it, I think this is a great way to try to give back. So I just kind of want to be able to highlight that on my channel and hopefully do some good with the fact that I make silly doll videos online. So yeah, I guess that's the video. I don't really know how to end this one. It really means a lot to me. So thank you for you guys who did click on this video and did watch all the way through, even though it's not an actual doll related video. Obviously, like my main Monday and Thursday videos are going to continue to be doll content. Like I'm not changing the trajectory of this channel. But yeah, I want to be able to highlight that and continue to do so going forward. And hopefully we can help out a shelter who's really doing important work. So thank you guys again. I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day or your night or whatever it might be. And I will catch you in the next proper video next time. Bye guys.